What up, you nerds? Fallout here, and today we're going to be talking about two unique weapon perks added in Season 14, Heating Up and Tunnel Vision. I think most other new weapon perks are relatively self-explanatory and don't require too deep of a deep dive. For example, even though they may not know the exact numbers, I think most new players could probably wrap their head around something like Adrenaline Junkie. Grenade final blows equal more weapon damage for a short amount of time. However, once you start talking about accuracy and or target acquisition, i.e. cones, things can get mildly wacky to the point where even veteran players can get tripped up. So today we're going to take a quick look at both Heating Up and Tunnel Vision and explain what exactly each of these new weapon perks actually do and how good I rank them both overall. But before we talk about ways to improve your weapon cone, why don't we talk about ways to improve your man zone with the sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Fellas, if you've watched my channel for a while now, A, I appreciate you, and B, you probably know I'm a big fan of Manscaped and their Perfect Package Kit, essentially the all-in-one dude grooming kit for the modern guy. Manscaped continues to bump up their game, and they recently sent me this, their brand new 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. Not only does the design look really good, but I'll tell you, from personal experience, that the new 4.0 trimmer is really smooth and effective. It's got advanced ceramic blades with skin-safe technology designed to reduce nicks and cuts where you'd want to get them the least. It's cordless and waterproof, meaning you can trim in the shower. Really convenient and makes cleanup a breeze. If you haven't hopped on board yet, what the hell are you waiting for? Get 20% off plus free international shipping when you use promo code PLAYS20 at manscaped.com. Again, 20% off and free international shipping with promo code PLAYS20 at manscaped.com. Thank you, Manscaped. All right, back to the content. We're going to talk about what Heating Up and Tunnel Vision both do, but in order to do that, we need to talk briefly about weapon cones. Your weapons in D2 have multiple cones active at all times, your accuracy cone and your aim assist cone. I'll be dropping into a random lost sector in PvE to talk about this, and if you're wondering why my FOV looks all blown up and janky, it's because I've gone into the settings and dropped my FOV to the lowest possible setting, 55. FOV means field of view, if you didn't know. It's far easier to show you what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to Heating Up and Tunnel Vision with a more condensed FOV. So here I am in a lost sector with the Shattered Cypher. It's the new machine gun in Season 14. And I've made my reticle red, so it's easier for y'all at home to see. What we have on screen right now are the two main weapon cones. The outer circle of the reticle is the accuracy cone, and the inner circle on the weapon is the aim assist cone. The accuracy cone shows you where any of your bullets can potentially land when firing your gun. See how the more I fire my machine gun, the more the outer part of my reticle, aka the accuracy cone, gets wider and wider? That would be the effect that most people know as bloom. Usually in D2, the more you spam weapon fire overall, the more your accuracy cone widens and blooms out. Your overall potential for weapon accuracy is dipping down a little bit over time. Also, take a look at when I jump up and down. Every time I jump, the accuracy cone gets really big and wide. That's because in D2, Bungie made the active decision to make weapons less accurate overall when you're jumping around in the air. That's why we gotta have weapon perks like Icarus. If you want more weapon accuracy while in the air, you gotta pay for it a little bit. The aim assist cone is the second part of the reticle. It's the innermost circle right now on my machine gun. Aim assist is essentially bullet magnetism. Your shots will literally be drawn in towards your target if your target is within the realm of your weapon's aim assist cone. By that logic, we always want our aim assist cone to be nice and big and thick. That way it's more likely our bullets will be drawn towards our targets within the aim assist cone. Again, look at what happens when I jump up and down. The inner circle of our reticle, again the aim assist cone, shrinks hardcore every time we jump, all playing into Bungie's goal of discouraging players to have very accurate weapon fire while you're in the air. You've got a bloomed out accuracy cone and a shriveled up aim assist cone every time you jump. But the tighter, more desirable accuracy cone and the bigger, more generous aim assist cone when we're on the ground. Now that you've got kind of a crash course on cones and how they're visualized on screen with your reticle, I can move on to talk about what Heating Up and Tunnel Vision actually do. Really quickly, I'm gonna walk into the other room and gun down a few Fallen, activating Heating Up. Then I leave the room and look right at the wall so we can full on concentrate on the weapon reticle. Aha, right there. Did you see it? The outer accuracy cone is nice and tight, but when the perk ends, indicated on the bottom left of our HUD, the outer accuracy cone of our weapon widens back back out to its normal position. Translation: while heating up is active, the accuracy cone tightens. And considering the cone determines where any of our fired bullets can travel to, we don't want it to be wide at all. We want it to be nice and tight. That is what heating up does. When the perk is activated on a kill, you get that nice, tight accuracy cone, overall improving the performance of your weapon by giving you a more generous area of where any bullet you fire can travel to, i.e., better weapon accuracy, as mentioned in the description of the perk. I think it's actually always nicer to see visually the benefits of each weapon perk in action, don't you? If you were wondering, by the way, the duration of the perk when activated will last for exactly 5.5 seconds, and happens right when you get a weapon kill, kind of akin to Rampage. You might also notice that heating up can actually achieve a ×2 status if you get 2 kills instead of 1. Here, I'm in a private PvP lobby with a couple of jabronis to show you that when the second kill is landed with a weapon with heating up, the duration of the perk is completely refreshed, meaning that if you were to get 1 kill and activate heating up, then wait a second or two, then get another kill hitting heating up ×2, you'll now have ×2 active for the full 5.5 seconds. If you're looking for a quick visual comparison of heating up ×1 versus heating up ×2, there you go. It should go without saying that ×2 on heating up is more desirable than ×1, but really any way of tightening up your accuracy cone is rock solid on any weapon. Heating up also improves your stability and recoil direction, and I'll openly admit it is relatively challenging to show by exactly how much. I almost wish that recoil direction didn't get touched by heating up, as we talked about way back when in my counterbalance video. Your recoil direction number can drastically change which way your weapon will tend to kick when fired. And I'm hoping that when heating up currently activates in D2, the recoil direction goes up by a factor of 10 to ensure that you're not changing the direction of the kick on your weapon. When trying to show the effect of both recoil direction and stability from heating up, I think it's fairly clear. I kill a Fallen and fire a few test rounds while heating up is active, then continue to shoot the gun a few times when the perk goes away. The bullet patterns on the wall clearly indicate a much tighter and organized grouping pattern under the effect of heating up. TLDR on heating up: tighter weapon accuracy cone, better stability, and recoil direction. Yeah, I know that's written on the perk, but hopefully now you have a better idea of what that actually means. Now why don't we move on to tunnel vision. Reloading after defeating a target greatly bumps up target acquisition and aim down sight speed. The ADS speed comparison should be fairly straightforward. Here we have the ADS speed comparison on the new Chroma Rush auto rifle. The one on the left is regular ADS, and the one on the right is tunnel vision. Tunnel vision lets you ADS your weapon quicker, not quite to the level of snapshot, mind you. It's only a minor bump, but every little bit does help. Now we move on to the target acquisition factor of the weapon text. If you're new to D2, every time you see the phrase target acquisition, I want you to immediately think of aim assist. Remember earlier with our machine gun reticle demo? The innermost cone of our machine gun is the aim assist cone. That is the cone that's going to get helped out when paired together with tunnel vision. Quick fun note, by the way, here I am with the Chroma Rush. If you're wondering why the reticle is changing so frequently from me not doing anything other than looking or moving around, it's because I'm changing back and forth between controller and M&K. Every time I strafe left or right, controller. Every time I look around in a circle, M&K. Just a quick little demonstration to show you how your accuracy cone and aim assist cone can differ in-game based on your input method. Kinda neat, huh? Hopefully a couple of minds out there are irreversibly blown by that information, but anyway, I digress. I'll be doing the following tunnel vision demo on controller. Again, when jumping up and down, the accuracy cone, the more circular of the two, blooms way out, and the aim assist cone shrinks. On auto rifles, the aim assist cone looks like a little plus sign. If you were to draw a circle in between all the centermost points of that plus sign, you would see the circle of the aim assist cone. I walk over, kill a Fallen, then reload to activate the tunnel vision perk, then chill in front of a wall. See that right there? When tunnel vision ends, you can barely see the aim assist cone again, represented by the red lines, not the circle, getting tighter. We might have to zoom way in to really get a good visual image here. When tunnel vision is active, our aim assist cone is slightly widened out a tad, which is what we want. Remember, aim assist is bullet magnetism, i.e. our bullet's ability to curve towards targets within the aim assist cone. Having a bigger, larger aim assist cone means we improve our likelihood of connecting with fired shots. If you were wondering, tunnel vision has a total duration of 5 seconds, and unlike heating up, is more akin to kill clip, i.e. after getting a kill, you have to reload first in order to activate the perk. Now that we know what both of these weapon perks do exactly, what do I think of them both overall? On one hand, I love them. While they may not be flashy, any weapon perk that can improve the performance of your weapon, that's fairly huge. Accuracy and aim assist are two things that you can really never have enough of. Your ability to land shots on a target is always going to benefit you in PvP. I wouldn't really care about tunnel vision or heating up on any PvE weapon because it ain't too often that you're gonna get your ankles broken by a hive thrall. On the other hand, if there's ever a scenario where I have to pick between heating up or tunnel vision or a damage dealing perk like rampage or kill clip, I am 100% going rampage or kill clip. Being able to trim down my time to kill, to me, is always going to be top priority. Thankfully though, Bungie made the very clever choice of having essentially every weapon capable of rolling heating up or tunnel vision only able to drop the perk in column 3. Meanwhile, damage dealing perks like rampage, kill clip, or multi-kill clip can only drop in column 4, meaning there shouldn't really ever be a scenario where you actually have to pick between one or the other. And because that is the case, heating up and tunnel vision IMO are both top tier weapon picks. But at the end of the day, like everything related to what I think are god roll weapon perks, it all comes down to you, the player. Maybe you really dig under pressure or moving target or whatever else you can potentially roll in column 3. I will still continue to love killing wind, dynamic sway reduction, and whatever other column 3 perks bump up my neutral game performance. Tinker around on your own and figure out which you enjoy. For me though, both perks are undoubtedly top tier. I hope that you now have a better idea of what both these new weapon perks do and how they can help you in game. Click the like button on today's video if you learned anything helpful at all, and don't forget to click the big red subscribe button and help me with my oh so humble goal of one day becoming the sole ruler of the world. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.